doing the weird Father of the Bride speech.
Ladies and gentlemen, if I can have your attention, please. Right, I hope you've all had a wonderful meal so far. I hope you're enjoying the trip. Please, can I bring your attention to Pete?
Pete. Thank you. I can sit down now. I just worked out why Chris stood there, because he was clearly used to look at himself in the mirror. Speech. But anyway, before Chris proposed to his new wife, being the well-brought-up traditional man that he is, there was something he had to do first, and that was ask permission from Abby's family. The person Chris went to first was Abby's grandfather, Norman. Norman was the head of the family, the man we all looked up to, and everybody's rock. He would be standing here right now, delivering this speech, as we sadly not lost him just before Christmas. But, being the well-trained military man that he was, he prepared a speech in advance. So it's my great honour, as Abby's brother-in-law, sorry, Abby's favourite brother-in-law.
Unlucky sinners, unlucky.
To bring Norman's words to you. Now, I wasn't planning on doing a Father of the Bride speech for about 20 odd years, or more. So I did a little bit of research on the internet just to make sure that they covered all the bases and thanked all the right people, but I needn't have bothered, of course, because Norman had clearly done his homework. I came across a few top tips. The first one is to welcome all the guests. So, Norman writes, on behalf of both families, I welcome everyone to this happy occasion. I know some have travelled a great distance to be here today, even from Greece, whilst others like myself live quite near. But I'm grateful to all for supporting Abigail and Chris today. Grandpa would have come on a scooter given half a chance. And he's still the only person I know who can get away with calling Abby Abigail.
It's too much, isn't it?
Top tip number 2 is to talk about the bride. So Norman says, I've always enjoyed a close relationship with Abby, especially since she used to spend time with my wife and I during her younger years. Yeah. We went on trips together, and I think it's fair to say that she regarded me more as a father figure than her grandfather. I know she still recalls spending the day together visiting Danarov Caves.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Abby and I used to play a game with her sisters. In playing, we had a secret language, which enabled us to converse. Of course, it was all nonsense, but the girls were never quite sure. So, Abby, tiliata. Norman's favourite after-dinner story, which for some reason he's left out of the speech, I'm not quite sure why, was to remind everybody at the end of every meal, every Sunday, that Abby, as a toddler, the vegetarian, would bang her fists on the table and shout, "More meat! More meat!" She's growing up a little
Stop
bit.
being a vegetarian.
Anyway, he continues. Abby has a quiet personality and she is bright and intelligent. I am proud of the work she has chosen. She is, however, a very determined young lady with quite definite views, as I'm sure Chris has found out. She has a good eye for style, and this is evident in her beautiful wedding dress, the lovely bridesmaids' dresses, and the decorations in the venue. The third top tip I came across was to talk about the groom, which I think I'll leave up to the best men for later on. Suffice to say that Chris learned the hard way that washing up liquid and a kettle don't mix.
That was an accident.
However, Norman writes, my family thinks that she has made a good choice in Chris as her partner, and we are proud to have him as part of our extended family. He's quite traditional and romantic, which is surprising in a young man these days. So next on the list is to give some relationship advice, and I can see out the corner of my eye my wife has given me one of those looks. You'll learn about those looks, Chris.
I already know.
Okay. So I'll leave it to the man whose marriage lasted almost 6 decades, and he says, my greatest wish for the two of you is that your love for each other will deepen and grow. And the important thing is to look after each other as the years pass. And the final end to every good speech is a toast. So in Norman's words, I am sure they will enjoy a long and fruitful life together, and I ask you all to join me in a toast to the bride and groom.
The bride and